Alright, time for another video. I want to talk about another funny internet phenomenon. This whole Dr. Disrespect thing is going down right now. I don't know if people are into the gaming news or what have you. This is pretty big news though, so this is going to affect the streaming platforms and all of that, the gaming platforms specifically. I'm not talking about your Netflix, but this Dr. Disrespect thing is going down right now. What has Dr. Disrespect done? He sent some he sent some spicy texts to some minors. Some Horner flavored text to some minors to a minor. I mean, I'll say some minors. We don't know about that detail, but I'm pretty sure there's multiple. But he sent some saucy, racy, lurid texts to some minors, and it's to a minor. Excuse me. And karma has come knocking. Karma has come knocking. Now, you want to know something that was funny about this whole situation? Is that when the news broke earlier this week, about 4 days ago now, maybe 5 days when this video posts, but when the news broke, you wouldn't believe how many people were in the comments saying, oh, you can't just go off allegations, so on and so forth. Bros. Y'all gotta stop with all of that shit. You guys really gotta stop with some of that shit. You gotta educate yourself on this situation before you start defending scum. You really gotta educate yourself on the situation before you start defending scum. Honestly. Seriously, point blank. Because this was old news, this Dr. Disrespect thing. This was very old news. It got swept under the rug for a while because, hey, a contract was signed and the money had to be recouped. So, everyone kept it quiet. As soon as a quota was reached on the money, well, it's time for everyone to cover their asses. And someone who was a former Twitch employee, I'm not sure how high up they were, but they broke it on Twitter, of course, and they said, oh, y'all's favorite Dr. Disrespect did a thing. I know a thing that y'all don't know. And people really thought that they would know more than a Twitch employee who would have access to all the chat logs and even be able to see whispers and all of that. Now, I'm not necessarily a Twitch regular. I don't fucking use Twitch at all, really. But for people to think someone who would have moderator or admin powers on all channels would not be able to see, would not have evidence for what they're talking about, y'all are too far gone. Y'all are too far gone. But you know what's funny? The same thing happened with Spice Boy. Same thing is probably still happening with Spice Boy. People will invoke Me Too. Me Too has been dead for 2 years now. Harvey Weinstein got released. You know what's funny about Harvey Weinstein getting released? Is that we all know definitively that he has fondled countless women. No doubt against their will, but hey, they got the movie contract off the back of letting him fondle them. But they released Harvey Weinstein. Why? Because they can just run that, oh, there wasn't a fair trial or what have you. Bros? If 20 people all come out saying the same story about a guy, I don't know. We could run it. We could run it that all these 20 people are in a conspiracy against Harvey Weinstein. We could run that. Seriously, we could run that. But how plausible is that? How plausible is that, really? It's not all that plausible. I'll be the first one to tell you a lot of conspiracies are beyond plausible. A lot of conspiracies are proven. But for a whole lot of people to come out in unison and say that, oh, they were fondled by the Weinstein, that doesn't just happen. But check it, Harvey Weinstein is out. He's going to be producing films again. He's going to be fondling the talents again. Where's all the Harvey Weinstein defenders? How come Harvey Weinstein doesn't have defenders? How come people aren't saying, oh, that's just allegations? How come that's not happening? That happens for Dr. Disrespect. That happens for Spice Boy Horner. That shit even happened for EDP before they got the film. You see, a lot of people in the society are sick. And on some level, I don't blame them because the society is meant to make them sick. Right? A lot of people are not in tune with their instincts. I'm going to make a video about instincts sometime soon, hopefully. Been trying for a few months and clearly not smart enough to actually execute it in one take. But, well, a lot of people are disconnected from their instincts. You know the vibe you get from some of these predators that are blowing up in popularity on the webosphere? You get a vibe from them. Something tells you in your bones, ooh, let me not associate with this character. And years later, some wild shit comes out. Oh, this person was a predator. Oh, this person fondled the youngins. Oh, this person was noncing the youngins or something. Something will come out. Invariably. I mean, the worst that could come out about me, it doesn't involve sex, really. Might involve narcotics, but whatever. Everybody's indulged in narcotics at some point. If you drunk a beer, that's a narcotic. If you smoked a cigarette, that's a narcotic. I've done more than that, but whatever. But that's the worst that could come out about me. These other men, well, they're running from ghosts. All sorts of ghosts. You wouldn't believe it. And some of them let power get to their heads. Some of them let fame get to their heads. They thought that they could nonce up the kids and, oh, it'll just get swept under the rug. No one will believe that kid. They thought they could send texts. Bro? Like, that's crazy. That's straight crazy to me. For people to send texts and then try to deny it in post. That's crazy. That's some of the craziest, I tell you what. I mean, heck, Dr. Disrespect, he tried to edit his tell-all twitlong or whatever the fuck that was. He tried to edit it. I can't believe that. But anyway, he tried to edit out the word minor. Nah, broski. One, people can see what's he edited. And two, if you're editing out the word minor in your explanation of events, well, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro, safe. But hey, people defended Dr. Disrespect. They were ready to die on that hill with him. For as long as there was no real evidence and it was just allegations, they were ready to die on that hill with him. Just like people are ready to die on the hill with Horner. You know what's happening with the woman that Horner sexually assaulted, allegedly? You know what's happening with her? That she signed the NDA and all of that? She can't talk about it to anybody. She can't go to a therapist or psychiatrist and get some help dealing with the situation. She can't do that. That would break the NDA. That would breach the NDA. She can't go to the news. She can't do anything. She literally cannot do anything. But you know what? People are all on board with that. Talk to the Red Bull fans. They're all on board with it. They're going to say she's lying. They're going to say it's just another Me Too grab. And like I said earlier in the video, Me Too has been dead for years. Harvey Weinstein is out. He's been released. Y'all still talking about Me Too. Pathetic. Pathetic. Y'all are disgusting. God damn. Y'all are truly disgusting. Y'all wonder why Daddy Verstappen, Jos Verstappen over here. Y'all wonder why he's making such a kerfuffle about this whole Spice Boy Horner thing. Y'all wonder why? Y'all wonder why Newey is calling it quits on Red Bull? Y'all wonder why? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Let me tell you that. And it's a raging inferno. It's a raging inferno. But you know what? They'll keep y'all distracted so easily by just keeping the F1 season running. Look at the triple header. Triple header's underway. People's biggest concern is, is Norris gonna actually beat Verstappen? Or that's the biggest concern right now. Crazy things are happening. Here, there, everywhere. People are defending the indefensible. Y'all would be better off defending Mason Greenwood. I mean, he's had a baby with this woman after this whole kerfuffle. She ain't under no NDA. Y'all would be better off defending that, but you know, these men really hate Mason Greenwood for whatever reason, because there's film attached. But even if there's film attached, the complainant has dropped the whole issue. And people don't want to hear that. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Let me tell you how the rest of the world sees that Mason Greenwood situation, right? Soon as the complainant says there is no issue, quite frankly, there is no issue. Stops being your business. You're no longer correct to be virtue signaling on that issue. But you know what people want virtue signal on? They want virtue signal on Horner. They want virtue signal on Dr. Disrespect. They want virtue signal on Harvey Weinstein. Funny that. Really funny that. The makers of the society, they control y'all. Really, they control y'all. They dimmed your instincts to the point where you can't even identify when people are cheating at games. You have instinct. You have an instinct. It's a complex instinct. It's a combination of other instincts. But you have instincts to know when people are cheating at a game. That's something that you will know in your bones. You have that. Some people are numb to it because they are the lemmings of the society. You have instincts to know when someone is a degenerate. When someone is a sex fiend. You have instinct for that. But the people are numb to it. They'll blame it on the porn, no doubt. This is a funny little world we live in, I'll tell you what. Anyway, that should be the video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Peace.